wanted to talk about Tony Bennett. That just, we got off the air. That happened right when we were getting off the air on Friday. And just all these memories started flashing back. We had so much with him over the years.
Yeah, we did. And, I don't know if a lot of people remember that he actually gave us a piece of his artwork for the cover of one of our Live X CD compilations.
Yeah, it was Live X 2. And we had history with him before that, yearly almost. When we would go to New York, we would do our show for the MTV Awards, and every year we would do it at a different place.
That's right.
And one time, it was Sony, I think, where we did it. One of the first times. And was it Lee Leipzner who brought?
Yeah, Lee Leipzner, one of our dear friends who brought him to us.
And that was just, he comes in with his suit, like trademarked look that he's always had. And there was a big baby grand in the room. He did a song for us right there, and we were all just like blown away.
Well, once in a lifetime thing that's ever happened in our career.
How did that come about that he was a part of Live X? Was after that?
I think it was after that, and we, obviously he has a whole book of his drawings and his paintings, which if you've never seen, you'd be blown away. And I believe it came from that. Like, wow, wouldn't it be cool if he did the cover artwork? Because we always haven't had an artist, if you remember, do the artwork for us.
Was it your idea to ask Tony Bennett?
I don't remember. I really don't, but I do know that it happened, and I don't remember a lot of how that happened. But
it had to be you.
Again, one of the top five memories of 99X. Believe it or not, Tony Bennett.
Because you were so into folk art, it had to be your idea.
Yeah, I was into folk art, but yeah.
Let's listen to, this was the song he did for us at Purple Dragon. So this was at Purple Dragon Studios over there by Piedmont Park. I don't think it's there anymore, is it?
I'm not sure, but I do remember it all started there.
Yeah, I don't think it's still there. Maybe it's another recording studio now, or maybe it still is. Well, I don't know. But this was Tony Bennett and a very lucky group of 99X listeners. Everyone just sitting around and Tony doing his thing. We'll talk a little more after, but check this out. This was from our Live X, the second Live X, Live X 2. This is Tony Bennett. This is 99X. Tony Bennett from Live X 2, stepping out with my baby. He was just the nicest guy. Rest in peace. And, there's a story that I have from New York that I need someone else to join me to tell the story because this other person was there. I'm dialing him right now. I should give his number out over the air.
Tony Bennett was such a class act with everyone. I mean, if you're looking at all the posts from artists to fans, that is first and foremost what everyone is saying.
Yeah, totally. Hey, caller, you're on the air on the Morning X radio program.
I've heard of it.
Jimmy Barron, everybody. Hey, we're talking Tony Bennett. You're live, by the way, right now. Don't say anything bad.
Jimmy Barron.
Don't yell at me like you always do. When we're not on the air, Jimmy yells at me all the time. We were just reminiscing about all the years going to New York and having him a part of our shows. And then I said that we had a story. So it's you and I have a story. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I totally remember. And it was so freaking cool. And it exemplified what a great guy he was. This was, I don't know, we were out there probably for the Grammys or something. And this was when his record was out and was very big. We were playing, what was it, Stepping Out With My Baby?
Yeah, on our Live X, yeah.
Yeah, and then, but this was also at the time that The Sopranos was really big. And we had heard about this Italian restaurant somewhere in the city, this really nice Italian restaurant that apparently, like, all the big heads of the families went. Like, it was a big mob hangout. And not like a little pizza place, but like a really nice restaurant. But like you had to be connected to get in there. So, we call up. We're like, hey, can we get into whatever the name of the restaurant was? And like, yeah, they both laughed at us, right? It was like,
well, there was four of us going, and it was a month or more wait to get in. And we had just kind of innocently told that story in front of Tony Bennett.
Right. So we end the interview, and then, as I recall, we get, we stop taping the interview, and then he just like says to his assistant or publicist or whatever, hey, call Mario and have him set up a table for 4 at 8 o'clock tonight for my friends here. And boom, we were there like a few hours later. This restaurant that we could get into for months. Tony Bennett calls a guy at the restaurant, like telling they're friends of mine. And do you remember when we walked in? Fran?
Yes. We walked in. Well, what was weird, though, is I thought he was joking first when he said he was going to call. And the guy called and made it happen. And we even reluctantly went thinking, we're going to get set up. This is not happening. There's no way. Yeah. And we walk in, and man, the seas parted, and you would have thought it was Tony Bennett coming in.
Right. They were like, Mr. Bennett's friends. It was so funny.
It was so, but you're right.
Wow.
That exemplifies this guy. That is who he was. I mean, he was just that nice guy.
And, over the weekend, there were all these tributes on Facebook and all these posts and articles about him. And what was really cool is, look, celebrities, legends die all the time. But usually it's like what a great artist they were, how they contributed to the world, how they will be sorely missed for, their artistry or whatever. Everything you read about this guy is led with what a great guy he was. What a charming, what a beautiful, nice man he was. And that's on top of what a legend he was. And I thought, like when I go, like that's how I would want to go. With that being the headline, not anything else, And so, Sinatra died, obviously the greatest of all time, but it wasn't led with what a great guy he was, right?
Yeah.
It was like, what a legend. And that was Tony Bennett, That was Tony Bennett. Sweet guy.
All right, dude. Good story. Go sell some houses. I'm sure you've got a showing right now.
I actually do.
Yeah, come see us sometime.
I will.
What are you showing right now? What part of town?
A townhouse in Sandy Springs by Chastain Park.
Let's do a caravan soon, JB.
Sounds good.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
Talk to you later. All right. Bye-bye.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. 99X.